What's up, everybody? Today's video, kind of like a farewell or like a speech to everyone that I worked with. Actually, let me correct that. I don't have anything written down or planned, so if I forget somebody that I worked with or if I forget to mention something about someone I worked with, just let me go because I worked with so many people and I do love you guys all, so don't forget that. If you guys didn't know, I worked at Albertsons, which got bought out by Hagen Grocery. And about a month or two into that transition, Hagen was doing so poorly that they laid off 15 out of 20 baggers, including myself. I was one of those 15. And about last week, when I came back from my cruise, I found out that they laid off the remaining 5 baggers plus 10 other employees from different departments. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm going to start off with obviously Billy, who was my boss, the hiring manager. He hired me. Honestly, I didn't even look at him as a boss. You could have looked at him as a boss, a father, a friend, a coworker. There were so many, like, you don't walk into Billy's office saying, oh, shoot, I'm going to go talk to my boss or my manager. No, you walk in thinking you're going to talk to your friend. Like, Billy was honestly, I could say this with so much confidence. I have no idea where I'm going to work for the rest of my life. No idea. But I can honestly say that Billy will be the coolest manager that I've ever had. There's nobody that could beat him in that spot. Like, he literally had the entire Phoenix Suns schedule printed out and taped in his office so that I wouldn't miss any Suns games. I would get the time off when there was a game. Billy, I love you. If you ever need any food, you have my number, so just text me and I'll bring you some food. Um, Other managers, Todd, Surfs Up, Amanda, I enjoyed closing with you. I started closing shifts near the end of my days at Hagen's. I enjoyed closing with you. Mike Rogers, don't know why you hate me, but let's just let that go. Chaz, you were really cool. Patrick, stop getting so big. You need to stop working out. No, I'm just joking. Keep going with that. We already had a bond because you work out and I'm at the gym all the time. I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've seen you at the gym. Now I'm gonna go on to the baggers or combos, whatever. No particular order. Again, Deborah, you were really cool, but you gotta stop with that putting your phone on the register and texting when no one's looking. I don't mean to put you on the spot either. Aaron, you know I love you, Aaron, but you gotta grow a few inches. Nah, I'm just joking, Aaron. I love you and I wish you luck wherever you go. Ram, keep doing what you're doing with your video games. My brother got far with video games, so I have confidence that you're gonna do it too. Casey, everyone thought we were talking or had a thing. I'm saying it right now, we don't. It's possible for a boy and a girl to be friends. Casey, you're one of my closest friends there. Ian, Ian was my friend, at least from my point of view. I'm not sure how he saw it, but he was my friend. Ian, I do love you, and I do hope you get that job at Best Buy if you're still looking for that. Chanel, my freaking cousin, my first cousin. It's so cool to work with a family member. Although we did goof around a little. Chanel, I love you, and I hope if we do find jobs that we work together again someday. Queen, the most annoying little girl you've ever seen in your whole entire life. I guarantee you that, but I love her. There's nobody in that store that got me in trouble more than Queen, but I still love you, Queen, and we're always going to keep in touch. Marie, I like you because you work out. Keep doing that. Brittany. Me, Brittany, and my friend Lawrence all got hired together. So Brittany was already one of the closest people I had in that store. And every time I walked into work and she was there, I was just like, okay, like it's going to be a good day. So Brittany, I do love you. Keep doing what you're doing. And send me pictures once that baby comes out. Jason, I freaking love Jason. I'm not going to miss him because I see him almost every single day at the gym. But I am going to miss working with him. Jason was my homie. I don't care what anybody says. I freaking love Jason. Gordon, keep messing around with your car. You had a Honda Civic. Now it looks like a freaking spaceship. I don't know what the hell you're doing with that, but keep doing that. I do love you too. Sarabia, I don't know why I call you that. There's too many Justins in that store. I enjoyed working with you, and I think you got the job at Vaughn, so congrats on that. Ty, whatever you do, good luck. I think you're trying to get that job at Fry's or something. but maybe being laid off was a blessing in disguise. So keep trying to get that job. CJ, you were obviously cool. You look like Drake, and some people were saying that we look alike. So you're a cool dude, CJ. Kirk. Kirk was my favorite bagger. Biggest pervert I've ever met on the entire planet, in a good way though. Tall, skinny, fat, short. Any girl that walked into that store, Kirk's eyes were like, and I'm not saying it in a bad way, Kirk, I love you. We go out to eat from time to time. You come and watch me play basketball, and we're going to keep doing that even though we don't work together. You have my number. Sometimes I don't answer your phone calls, and I don't do it on purpose, but just keep contacting me, and we'll stay in touch, Kirk. I freaking love you. I'm going to go on to the cashiers. Lori, sometimes I see you walk through that register purchasing these little wine bottles, and I don't know how you do it because I know you're not 21. I think you're like 19 or 20, but it's good because they don't card there. No, I'm just joking, Lori, but you are beautiful for your age. Oh, I'm just joking, Lori, but you were one of the closest cashiers that I was with over there. You even know my mom, you know my family, and I appreciate every time you comment a compliment on my Facebook pictures, and we're going to stay in touch. Same with Kathy. I'm not sure how old she claims to be, but there's no way she's really that old. I think maybe in her 20s. She was my good friend who acted like my mom, but I didn't see her that way. She was a friend to me. Maria, I didn't get to see you much because you were always opening, but I give you props for waking up that early every single day and putting in work as soon as you wake up. Mary, one of my favorite cashiers, thank you for reading my NBA articles and spreading the word about them, and I'm glad you enjoyed them. If I do get far, I won't forget you. Oh, man. Araceli, every time I double bag something, I just want to apologize right now. I promise the next job I have, I'll single bag everything. Even if it's 6 bottles of alcohol, I'll just put that in one bag for you. Thanks for being a pleasure to work with. Jimmy, also one of, honestly, the chillest people that worked at that entire store. Every time he was closing and I was closing, I already knew that night was going to be good. So I do love you, Jimmy. Shireen, triple OG from the hood. I will never forget you or your stories. It was an honor working with you, and I honestly learned so much, and I'm glad we got really close, and you're my Facebook friend, so we'll keep in touch. Rosie, in the short time that we worked together, you were at the top of my favorite cashiers. You were always laughing, always cracking jokes, whether it was making fun of me or making fun of someone else. You always made me laugh, and I loved bagging for you. So thank you for being a pleasure to work with. Carlos, I don't know. Carlos, thanks for being a manager there. Now on to Bill. Bill Strange, the store director, thanks for giving me the opportunity to work there. And I honestly don't know if I've seen anybody work as hard as you. I want to put you at the top with my dad. And you might actually beat out my dad for one of the hardest workers I've ever seen. So thanks for being like that and also being so nice to all your employees. Connor and Rachel, hands down, the couple. They got the couple award at that store. So cute together. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Some people from the bakery. Will, I freaking love you, Will. Like, we're going to stay in touch for sure. I know you love me. Will has the biggest crush on me, but Will, we're going to keep in touch. Just don't forget that. And if you ever need to go get a haircut, you know I'm there every single week. So you're going to bump into me there, or we could go together. Jamie, I'm not sure if she said more than 3 or 4 words in her whole entire life, but I just got the vibe that she was really cool, really funny, and really shy. You're going to go far in life, Jamie. I know it. So whatever job you get next, good luck with that. Cassidy, we both had big mouths, so everybody knew that me and Cassidy had a thing. I learned a lot from that. One thing I learned is that I'm never, ever, ever, ever going to have any type of relationship with one of my coworkers. But it was a good experience. Cassidy, I know you're a hard worker, and whatever you do next with your life, you're going to succeed. At least I could say that. So, there's customer service. Stephanie, I know I bothered the heck out of you, but, and who's going to lie? Stephanie was the prettiest worker at Albertsons or Hagen's, so I'll give her that. super close with my cousin Chanel, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep seeing her. I think you need to start applying. You need to start applying at some model agencies or something because you probably get that job. James, who I didn't get to work with that long because he came later on. We automatically clicked because he knew a lot about sports, and that's all you need to click with me. Mike Pratt, good friend of mine. We had some conversations here and there. Man, let's see. James, slick. To this day I don't know what that means, but from the second I started working there to the day I got laid off, you would call me slick and be an asshole to me, but in a good way. I enjoyed it. If you weren't an asshole to me, we probably wouldn't have been friends. Sergio, you're 4'2" and you drive a freaking monster pickup truck, which is why I love you. You're one of the funniest workers there. Every time you told me something, I would always laugh. Who else? Chantel from Starbucks, super nice. I remember one time, I'm not sure if I should say this in this video, but I don't care. You were off the clock and you still made me a drink because I was waiting in line for too long. So thank you for that. Paul, I still see you from time to time at the gym. So we're going to keep in touch. We always had good conversations about football when I should have been doing my produce sweeps, but it's okay. Who else? Man, Daryl, always hooking it up with chicken. If I asked for 2 pieces, he would give me the 2 biggest pieces. I appreciate that. Thank you, Daryl. Tamara, later on in life, if I go to a doctor and I need some hearing aids, thank you for that. Robin claims he's 40-something years old. No, and until I get a birth certificate, Robin is in his 20s. I'll tell you guys that. Fady, I've known Fady since like middle school or high school, so it was super cool working with him. Fady, I think you're still there actually, because they kept Starbucks people. So just keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna go far. You go to a university, college right now, so you're gonna be good. David, you gotta start playing basketball. I see some potential with you. I see you getting bigger, hitting the weights, but you gotta start playing some basketball too. Also Devin, who didn't actually work for Hagen's, but he worked right outside for company going around the shopping center. We got really close. He knows a ton about basketball. Me and him had long conversations that I'm sure everybody got annoyed about, but we didn't care because we would talk on and on about basketball. And we're going to play one of these days. I'm going to come visit you when you're working also. And Jericho, when I found out you were leaving, that was honestly really sad. I wish whatever you're doing right now, I wish you the best of luck. And we still keep in touch from time to time. And if you ever want to hang out, you know where I am. You have my number. So that was pretty much, if I'm forgetting someone, just forgive me because I honestly know that I'm forgetting a few people. But it was a pleasure working with all you guys. For me, I'm lucky enough to be writing for Vavel, which is an international sports site, and I'm going to keep doing that. I just got promoted to be the managing editor for the Phoenix Suns section, so I'm really excited about that. And with whatever you guys do in the rest of your lives, the next job you get, I'm pretty sure you guys are all going to be successful, and I wish you guys the best of luck. Brandon, I hope you guys enjoyed working with me. That's it. I'll see you guys around. Catch me at a gym, basketball court. I'll see you guys.